Ladies and gentlemen, as of earlier today, the DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, has now officially set its sights on Hillary Clinton. And folks, it would seem as if Hillary Clinton is sweating bullets right now. But hey, let's just jump right into this one. So this all started earlier today when Hillary Clinton attempted to blame some of the recent aviation accidents on the Trump administration, posting this. U.S. airlines had gone 16 years without fatal crashes. Then, MAGA fired the FAA chief, gutted the Aviation Security Advisory Committee, and threatened air traffic controllers with layoffs. Now there have been 2 fatal crashes. Hope your unvetted 22-year-olds fix things fast. And so what happened next is probably one of the biggest shutdowns of all time. You see, President Trump's new secretary for the Department of Transportation, a guy named Sean Duffy, took it upon himself to issue a little bit of a correction for Mrs. Clinton. And I have a feeling that you guys are going to like this. Take a look. As Secretary Duffy posted, I know you're lashing out because the DOGE is uncovering your family's obscene grifting via USAID, but I won't let you lie and distort the facts. The FAA administrator announced he resigned over a month before Trump took office, and the air traffic controllers were always exempt from Trump's civil service buyouts. The previous administration shamelessly used the U.S. Department of Transportation as a slush fund for the Green New Scam, throwing away money and resources on wasteful environmental and social justice projects rather than updating our nation's antiquated air traffic control systems and other critical infrastructure. I am returning this department to its mission for safety by using innovative technology in transportation and infrastructure. Your team had its chance and failed. We're moving on without you because the American people want us to make America's transportation system great again. And yes, we are bringing the 22-year-olds with us. So yeah, Secretary Duffy pretty much just completely humiliated Hillary Clinton. Because not only did he fact-check every single one of her lies, but he also publicly put her on notice that the DOGE is going through her family's fraudulent abuse of the USAID program. So hey, right now, I would imagine that Hillary Clinton is sweating bullets. But now I do want to say, guys, if you enjoy the videos, please consider subscribing to the channel because it actually does help a lot with my daily struggle against the dreaded YouTube algorithm. But okay, so what are Secretary Duffy's plans to get our Department of Transportation back on track?
The mission of DOT and FAA is safety. That has been the historic mission of this agency. And over the last 4 years, when they're having a conversation in the last administration about changing names from cockpit to flight deck or notice to airmen to notice to air mission because it's too gender specific, they're focused on social justice and in the environment, racist roads, and EVs. They've lost sight of the mission of this department. And so we have no place for anything other than the best and the brightest. And so when you look at what went wrong, you've got to look at the people that you have in place at the DOT and the FAA and the leadership and the direction that leadership gives them. And it's been misplaced over the last 4 years. We're back on mission. We're focused on safety and having the best people delivering that safety. And I don't care your race, your religion, your sex, your sexual preference. That doesn't matter. Just the best and the brightest.
So hey, there you have it. It seems like the Department of Transportation is in pretty good hands. But just real quick, the Biden administration was going to change the name cockpit because it was misogynist? Really? Thank God those people aren't calling the shots anymore. But okay, check this out. President Trump released a statement about all of this government fraud just earlier today. Take a look at this. Looks like billions of dollars have been stolen at USAID and other agencies, much of it going to the fake news media as a payoff for creating good stories about the Democrats. The left-wing rag, known as Politico, seems to have received $8 million. Did the New York Times receive money? Who else did? This could be the biggest scandal of them all, perhaps the biggest in history. The Democrats can't hide from this one. Too big, too dirty. And you know what? He's 100% right. As the Department of Government Efficiency continues to scour through our federal government's budget, they just keep finding fraud after fraud after fraud. And you would think that the entire country would be celebrating all of this. Let's get rid of all of this fraud and taxpayer waste. Well, it seems like pretty much everyone is celebrating, just not the progressive elite. But why? Why are they all so upset about this? Well, it's because they're the ones benefiting from all the fraud. As Secretary Duffy said in his post, a lot of these programs like USAID have effectively just been slush funds for the Democrats. Taxpayer money goes in, and then the money just disappears into various shell companies never to be seen from ever again. And so that's why all these top Democrats are currently melting down. In fact, take a look at what the infamous AOC had to say about all of this just earlier today.
Just like these problems can seem comprehensive and also overwhelming and complex, understand that we outnumber them.
We outnumber them? Did she forget that Trump just won in a colossal landslide, winning both the Electoral College vote and the popular vote? Right now, well over half the country is getting exactly what we all voted for. She is just a sore loser.
Also, everyday people of all sorts of income brackets also overwhelm the number of the corrupt.
Does she not understand that that's exactly what we are doing over here on the MAGA side of things? We all just put Trump in office alongside the Department of Government Efficiency to root out all of this government corruption.
Understand our strategic advantages in this moment. We outnumber them. Do not forget that. We outnumber them so dramatically that they have to try to control media and communication channels and apps, etc., because they want to and need to invoke docility, passivity in the masses in order for them to get away with what they're doing.
Okay, now I feel like I'm living in crazy town. That is exactly what USAID was doing. They were giving millions of dollars to all of these progressive media outlets to create this illusion of popularity and success. Guys, I actually can't tell if she's just a complete and total idiot or if she's sitting here trying to gaslight all of us. But anyway, luckily it doesn't really matter, because we all got Trump back in the White House and now their progressive house of cards is coming crumbling down. They know that their never-ending piggy bank, the federal budget, is about to go away, which means that their entire progressive propaganda apparatus is about to go away as well. And so hey, let's be honest. If you're a progressive politician right now, you're probably not happy to say the least. The border is now closed, hundreds if not thousands of illegal immigrants are being deported each and every day, and the left-wing media apparatus is imploding. So hey, you never want to speak too soon on this stuff, but between you and me, I wouldn't be surprised if the Democrats have the worst midterm showing of all time because their entire game plan is in the process of getting deleted. What's just insane, though, is that many of these top Democrats have been able to siphon off hundreds of millions of dollars worth of taxpayer money for God knows how long, and no one has ever done anything about it. So here's what I have to say. Thank God that all of that corruption is coming to an end. But hey, I think that's all I've got for you guys with this one, so please go down below and drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. Please like the video if you liked it. Please consider subscribing to the channel because it really does help a lot. Thank you all very much for watching, and of course, as always, stay safe.